Truth is, the polls are not looking that strong for Donald Trump, and they're headed in the wrong direction for the former president. This graph chronicles who likely Iowa caucus attendees were in support of dating back a calendar year. Look at that. The blue line is Trump. The red line is DeSantis. 1 year ago, in November 2021, Donald Trump enjoyed a 44-point lead over DeSantis, 56-12. But as you can see, those lines are headed in opposite directions. Trump's lead was split virtually in half by June of this year, 38-17. Still a monumental 21-point lead. Then the midterms came. Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis had very different nights and weeks, for that matter. DeSantis handily beat his opponent, Charlie Crist, by close to 20 points and won his re-election bid for Florida governor. Trump, on the other hand, suffered a pretty terrible election night without running for anything, with many of the high-profile candidates he supported losing their elections. Now, keep in mind, this is in Iowa, which is not exactly DeSantis' home turf. Now, the Iowa caucus isn't necessarily the end-all, be-all. After all, Ted Cruz won it in 2016. But DeSantis' growing popularity over Trump expands past Iowa, and Florida, for that matter. In a YouGov national poll taken September 13th to 15th that asked who you'd rather see as the Republican nominee in 2024, DeSantis now has a 7-point lead amongst Republicans, 46 over Trump's 39 and 15% undecided. Earlier today, GOP pollster Frank Luntz organized a focus group of Trump voters, people that voted for Donald Trump at least once, but some in both 2016 and 2020. Here's what some of them had to say about Donald Trump.
One word or phrase that you would use to describe Donald Trump right now.
Stay off Twitter.
Jamie from Iowa.
I was just going to say the same thing. You know, his new one that he's on, I think he needs to take a break from that one.
Becky.
A narcissist.
Lisa.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Andrew.
Tired.
John.
Unsettling.
Melody.
High hopes.
Marie.
Mistake.
Now, he then asked the same group the same question, only this time using a word or phrase to describe Ron DeSantis.
Promising.
Stacy from Indiana.
Oh, geez. Interesting.
Jeff from Texas.
Badass.
Kathy from Pennsylvania.
A leader.
Eric from North Carolina.
Hopeful.
Jim from Indiana.
Rising.
John David from Georgia.
I'd say the same thing. Fighter.
David from California.
Promising.
Joining us now is Republican political consultant Brad Todd, who has advised the campaigns of Senators Josh Hawley and Rick Scott, among others. Thanks very much for coming on the program. Appreciate it. All right, so what to make of these latest polls? I mean, are they real? Is DeSantis actually the front runner now? Or are we in the media only highlighting the polls that seem to show DeSantis up?
Well, first off, Dan, I do think the voters are not hankering for 2024's elections to start this soon. You know, they would like to have their Thanksgiving and their Christmas holiday, and then, you know, a few other priorities, maybe the Super Bowl, then think about politics. But you know, I do think that this race is different from most in that you don't start out with one front runner on the Republican side. I do think you start out with two. Typically on Republican presidential elections, there's very clear whoever's next in line, you know, starts out as that front runner. They don't always win, but they do always start out as a pretty clear front runner. And I do think you have two this time. I don't think Ron DeSantis will get in the race formally until anytime soon, maybe till the summer, though. So I think that you may live in suspense for a little longer.
Well, do you think he's going to get in at all? I mean, I keep thinking he's not going to do it, meaning I keep thinking that Donald Trump is going to bloody him so badly in a primary, and if for whatever reason Trump loses, maybe he'll run as an independent, whatever the case may be, that he will make Ron DeSantis' life miserable in one way or another. So much so that it may lead DeSantis to say, you know what, I'll wait till 2028. But you know this stuff better than me. That's why I have you on, so tell me.
Well, Well, predicting Donald Trump, by the way, is a difficult proposition. He's proven almost all of us wrong multiple times. And so how he's going to conduct himself in the campaign is hard to predict.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.